How wonderful it is to have a bunch of legitimate remote jobs at your fingertips. The problem, though, finding the one that's right for you. That's why I have a nice variety of remote opportunities from entry level to management level, including a cash posting job, one in HR, and one that pays an amazing salary for just a couple years of related experience. So if you have a few minutes, let's scan through them. So the first one I'm sharing comes to us from the company Ramp. This job is for a customer experience agent. It is full-time, it is remote, and I'm pretty sure you can do this remotely anywhere within the United States. They say right here this is a hybrid position, but I'm going by this, remote in the United States. Or if you live in New York, Miami, San Francisco, or Denver, you can work out of one of those offices. So this is a customer service position where you'll be the voice of Ramp for thousands of customers. This is a phone-first role. Most of your day will be spent live on the line, solving problems quickly, building trust, and creating memorable experiences for customers. So yep, a typical customer service position. So you need to be comfortable working on the phone, and you're able to work evenings, weekends, and some holidays when necessary. You're customer focused, an excellent communicator, and you're able to quickly learn Ramp's platform and apply product knowledge. And they list some nice to haves, and whenever I see nice to have, that tells me they're just nice to have, not required. Read through these nice to haves. If you meet any of them, make sure to include them on your resume. But for the most part, they're really not requiring any experience other than your typical customer support experience. And they tell us right here, depending on where you live, you can make anywhere from $48,000 up to $70,000 per year. So another entry-level opportunity I have is with the company Colibri. This one is for a sales operations analyst. So you're going to do a whole bunch of sales-related admin work in this position. It is full-time remote anywhere within the United States. And you'll be responsible for supporting the enterprise growth strategies, including new business acquisitions and new reseller and partnership agreements. So 30% of your time will be spent doing administrative support for sales operations. Another 30% of your time will be spent doing sales development activities. And then 20% of your time you'll do some B2B sales reporting activities. And then the last 20% of your time you'll assist marketing, product managers, and client operations with anything they want you to do. So you need to be a problem solver. You can interpret a variety of instructions furnished in written, oral, diagram, or schedule form. And you're a good communicator. You have about 1 year relevant work experience. And they desire you have experience in B2B and B2C sales processes and sales analytics. And of course, you need to be comfortable using Microsoft Office programs. They desire you have knowledge of Salesforce CRM, and you have pretty good data entry skills. And as far as the salary, I'm scrolling around to see if they tell us how much they pay, and I don't see it anywhere on this job description. Let's take a quick peek at the application. And scrolling down this application, I don't see the salary indicated here either. But based on my experience looking at similar roles, I have a feeling this job could pay anywhere from $20 to $25 per hour, but I can't guarantee that. You'll have to work out your salary with that. SnapDocs has an opening for a customer support specialist. This is a very entry-level work-from-home job. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States, no location restrictions, and it's your typical customer support position where you'll be the frontline partner for customers and own issues from first contact through resolution. You'll take inbound calls and manage multiple email queues and respond to tickets within defined SLAs. You also provide live chat support and submit and support manual orders so downstream operational teams can execute smoothly. Now for this job, they have kind of a weird schedule. They tell us this role provides weekend coverage and follows a consistent weekly scheduled day's work. So you work Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For Monday, Thursday, and Friday, your schedule will be 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Time, which translates to 10:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And then on Saturday and Sunday, you'll work from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time, which translates to 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And you don't have to live in either the Pacific or Mountain Time zone for this position. Just translate your local hours to those hours. And they'll train you. For the first 3 weeks, onboarding will take place Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time. You need a high school diploma or equivalent, and they'd like you to have 1 to 2 years customer service experience supporting customers via phone and email. You have your typical soft skills, and it would be nice you have prior remote experience. It would also be nice you have experience in mortgage, real estate, or fintech environments, and both of those last two things are just nice to have, so not required. And as far as the salary, it depends on where you live. If you live in the San Francisco Bay Area, Seattle Metro, or New York City area, they'll pay you $26.50 per hour. All other locations, they'll pay you $23.50 per hour. So if you're looking for a remote job doing HR, here's one for you. Paylocity has an opening for a Tech Ops Human Resources Consultant Level 1. This job is fully remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions. Oh, yep, in fact, they tell us this job is fully remote, U.S. only, with no in-office requirements. So you'll be responsible for evaluating and defining a client's needs while consulting in the configuration of the company's HR applications to meet their needs. This includes, but is not limited to, converting HR data, providing consultation on the implementation of performance management, and onboarding and coordinating the use of the company's self-service portal. And they have more details. If interested, go ahead and read through the details. And I just noticed this, you may have to travel up to 5% of your time, so you need to be okay with a little bit of travel in this job. They prefer you have a bachelor's degree in human resources or a related field, and that's just preferred, it's not required. They also prefer you have previous customer service or client interfacing experience. They prefer you have knowledge in labor laws, hiring, terminations, recruiting, benefits, those sort of things, and they also prefer you're familiar with a wide variety of HR concepts, practices, and procedures. Again, those two things are just preferred, not required. They do want you to have knowledge of employment law, including ACA, FLSA, FMLA, ADA, and COBRA. You have a solid understanding of Microsoft Office Suite and Excel, and they prefer you have basic knowledge of Section 125 cafeteria plans, and they also prefer you're SHRM certified. And when it comes to the salary, down at the bottom of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $43,500 up to $80,700 per year. The company Cherry has an opening for an onboarding specialist. This is full-time remote anywhere within the United States. And you'll work on the front lines to set up customers for success with the company's cutting-edge financing platform. You'll be a crucial member of the sales organization and onboarding team, and you'll own each new account for 30 days. So you deliver best-in-class training to customers who are onboarding with the company's product. You'll deliver engaging narratives based on past customer successes to build initial momentum and excitement for the company, and leverage various softwares to effectively conduct a meaningful onboarding experience. They'd like you to have 2 years experience in a customer-facing role. You can troubleshoot on the fly, and you get bonus points for experience with sales, customer success, or account management. And check out this salary. They tell us they'll pay you $87,000 per year. So here's our cash posting coordinator position. This one is with LifeStance Health. It's for a cash posting coordinator. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions. And you'll be charged with the cash posting activities related to services provided by LifeStance Health and associated clinical practices. So in other words, you'll support daily and detailed payment reconciliation activities through bank tracking spreadsheets, post payments electronically as well as manually. You'll use websites to pull remittance advices and download 835 files, communicate with leadership regarding needed EDI agreements or trends, and do all other duties surrounding posting of insurance and payment postings. You need a high school diploma or a GED, and they want you to have about 2 years experience in medical billing or RCM. You're proficient using Microsoft Office products, and you have basic knowledge of HCFA form, UB04, EOB interpretation, accounts receivable, CPT, and ICD-10 codes. You also have a basic working knowledge of revenue cycle management operations with a focus on government and commercial payers, and you have knowledge and expertise with revenue cycle payment posting and bank reconciliation processes. They prefer you have experience with automated billing systems, you're familiar with bank lockboxes and daily bank reconciliation, and you can demonstrate the ability to research basic posting issues and manage simple variances. Now I'm just going to look around to see if they tell us how much they pay. I'm scrolling around. How much does this job pay? Going back up to the top of the job description, they tell us they'll pay you anywhere from $19.40 up to $21 per hour. So moving into the more advanced remote jobs, the first one I have is with Colibri. This one is for a customer service supervisor. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States, and you'll play a vital role in enabling first call resolution in a constantly evolving industry while using a variety of tools and technology. You'll lead, support, encourage, train, and mentor a team of customer service reps to deliver a high standard of service, uphold customer service performance targets, and assist in the development and implementation of customer service procedures, policies, and standards. You need a high school diploma or equivalent, and they want you to have about 2 years or more of supervising experience that is specific to managing customer service call center teams. You're proficient using Microsoft Office, and you have your typical soft skills. And as far as the salary, they're not sharing that anywhere on this job description, but based on my experience looking at similar roles, I have a feeling this job could pay anywhere from $60,000 to $75,000 per year, but I can't guarantee that. You'll have to work out your salary with them. So our last opportunity is with the company Two Chairs. This is for a care coordination manager. It's full-time remote anywhere within the United States, no location restrictions, and you'll manage a team of 2 team leads as well as 2 to 3 senior care coordinators. You'll lead team-wide initiatives and projects and partner with cross-functional teams on projects that impact care coordination. You'll support the team with inbound and outbound initiatives that drive satisfaction and growth and own the success of the team's performance metrics. You'll be successful if you can demonstrate experience in leading high-performing customer service teams. You have experience and passion for mentorship and people management, ideally in a customer service setting. You have knowledge of or interest in health insurance claims and or behavioral health. You have strong attention to detail. You're a problem solver, and you have an ownership mindset. And the salary is amazing for this job. They tell us new hires can reasonably expect an offer between $103,000 and $119,000 per year, possibly up to $139,600 per year. And not only that, they offer a really nice suite of benefits, including a one-time $200 work-from-home reimbursement. So that's all I have for you in this video. Hopefully one of these remote jobs works out for you. And if you're looking for more opportunities, you can find some in this video right here. So have a great day, take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.